but you couldn't see me. I'll tell you all about it. But get your mats if you're going to stretch out. Get your weights if you're going to lift some weights. Get your chair. You're going to do some chair exercises. Stand up. I look at my blank wall. Stand up if you're walking wall to wall or in place. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Wait till I tell you. Mm. Hold on. Yeah. Power on. Keep moving. Yeah, thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Thanks for your like, your comments, and your shares. I'm sorry I can't see the subscription. If you give them to me, and you won't get any alarms or anything like that. And I'll tell you why. But here, let me read this to y'all right fast. Of course, I'm still. Hey, John. Thanks, John. John is in the chat. Say hi to John. Okay, y'all. We're still at 904, which is the number 4 in numerology. And in numerology, the number 4 represents the traits are hardworking people with the number 4 are known for being reliable, efficient, and no nonsense. They are often described as nose to the grinder. Logical. Number 4 is logical and rational and are good at meticulous planning and discipline. Practical. They are practical and grounded and face reality rather than dreaming. That last part, face reality other than dreaming. Let me tell y'all. Let me take this camera one more time, honey. Let me tell y'all. Now, I did my little research before I joined the YouTube family. I did notice that there were some big ballers in the YouTube world. And down the line, I feel that I'm the foundation. Like in a pyramid, you have to have the bottom. And then everything goes up from there. It's okay. So I made a conscious decision of what I'm going to get from this experience. What is this experience going to hold for me? Well, I said, you don't know until you do it. But what do you want? I said, I want to exercise. I want company, something I've never really had. I said, okay, I want to exercise. Okay. And I got that. That subscribers thing to me is like the Facebook thing to me. It's you're given your intellectual creativityness, if you will, for those of us, and then you're paying for them to show your work. So I said, well, I don't know that until I get on there. I gotta get in it. From the 60s. They said learn the game. You gotta get into the game. That's okay. I'll get into the game. So now I'm going along my 4th year, the end of December. And I'm like, wow. Wow. I'm at 902. Remember I told you I was there for a long time. And so wait a minute here now. That's a Joyce McKinsey term. Wait a minute here now. Oh, wow. Wow. So then I start getting these emails. From the ferryman. It's an old story. They said the Romans, which we know that. They said that when you pass away, to put a coin in the ferryman's on the ferryman's tongue to pay your passage across the river to the other side. So I said, oh, so just as I got at 9:02, I started seeing these emails from the ferryman. And I was like, okay, now I got it. Now I got it. All right, I got it. I got it. I will be on the side of 9:02. I want to say subscribe, but I ain't paying the toll. So I'm here at 7 p.m. Right now they ain't snatched the channel because I look for them to snatch it every day, especially now I'm talking about it. You got to pay the ferryman. And then they tell you they release a few of your videos to get you to 1,000. But it's like any other addiction. You keep paying. And you keep paying. You're doing all the work. It's your intellectual property. But you got to pay the ferryman. As I tell you, I look at my videos and I see commercials before and after. I've given them close to 2,000 videos. Not given. They're using it on the platform. And I have mine. That's why I buckle down and build them things on the exterior. Drive because I can use it again. But that's what it is. And you see these folks out here telling you, you know, telling you this, that, and how they got money. And I don't understand it. Because if you have 2,000 subscribers, but only 2 viewers, are you really making money off of that? Okay, depends upon how many videos you put out. But you're still coming up with about 2 or 3 viewers on that. Trust me, I'm going through this right now. Because I ain't paid the ferryman. I didn't put the coin. Put the coin in the ferryman's mouth, and he'll take you to the other side. I ain't put my coin there. I'm staying on the live side. Honey, I gotta pay to go into the depths of there. I've been studying YouTubers and shit. No, thank you. If it ain't a free ride, I'm staying on this side. Whew. Whew. Okay, now we clear that up. I'm doing something with the lights. I'm making it darker. John called and said that someone was asking about lights. And I don't use artificial lights. Like the ring thing. I have natural light. Because I'm in the basement. Y'all know I'm in the basement. And so today, for the second half of our walk, we're going to be listening back to Chess Master Rich Jackson. I found another episode where I videoed him at the Greenwich Library. And I enjoyed watching it. So I was like, oh, we'll put that on. We did Grand Chess Master Joshua called us yesterday while we walked. But I have found someone who can take up the time and talk to me and y'all for the last 20 minutes of our 45-minute walk. A great guy. I know his wife. We work together. Just a really, she's a great lady. I hope she hops on too, because together they're a scream. To me, together they're a scream. So back in the day before they even had any kids or were married, we used to someway three-way. They'd be in the apartment, and I'd be on the phone with them, and it would be three of us. And then sometimes it would be me and Ginevra, and I would talk about something, and she said, "You know what? Why don't you ask Lenny?" And I said, "Oh, good idea." He did. And he come on. I said, "Lenny, so. He said, "Vicky, so. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we didn't. But this is the thing, and I wonder if he remembers this. Whenever we decided to disagree, he would say, "You want to talk back to Ginevra?" That's his wife's name. And I was like, "All right, conversation over." And then I would say to him, we was talking, and I just couldn't see eye to eye with him. And I said, "Is your wife there? Can I talk to your wife?" And that's how we would end the conversation. But we had some great conversation. He has a great voice. I'm all about the voice. And he has a great voice. Very pleasing, soothing, confident, affirming voice. And I'm glad I spoke to him earlier. I'm glad that, I'm going to talk to him after the walk, that he's going to come on. And he can have the 20 minutes, he can have 5. Now, I'm doing this because, y'all know, if you look back on the old video, I used to roller skate. We almost had to drive like 45 minutes to get to the rink. By the time I got there, I couldn't unbend my knees, which is good in roller skating, but maybe not. So after a while, we stopped going, and we were hoping for something closer to down here. And then finally, something closer to down here happens, and then something happens with my car. But I've been keeping this skateboard. I've been keeping my eye on them, and I heard they have lessons on the weekend. And I would even pay for private lessons. So what I want to do is, well, I don't look at the news. I'm really basically always on the YouTube streets. I don't understand why I got to pay the ferryman to get to the other side. Hell, calculate my time. Y'all giving me notice of when to turn off YouTube. So I've been staying away from it a little bit. But anyway, I love the YouTube streets. So he'll be able to talk about stuff. I don't look at the news. The orange stain is a liar. And all my life, I have stayed away from liars. Once I know you to be one, I try to stay away from you. And when I deal with you, I will say to you, grain of salt. And we can say, "Oh, what do you mean, Nikki? Oh, she's so silly, grain of salt." I'm calling you a liar. Anything you're saying, I'm taking with a grain of salt because you're a liar. Liars lie. Thieves steal. Scam is scam. Murder is life. These are things you're supposed to know about other human beings and other to live this life, to be sustained. If not, everybody be falling asleep with their doors open. So I want to hear it from Lenny. I want Lenny to tell me whatever he wants to talk about because he's out there. He has his finger on the pulse of America. And it's his opinion, and he has a right to it, and I have a right to have him on here. And the fact that we'll probably not get past 9:04. I mean, if he's all right with that, just having hopefully 900 people maybe seeing his video, then we're on and popping. So I'm happy about that. Oh, come January, oh, I want to be on the skates. The skates is a full body workout. Yeah, it's a full body workout. It's easier than walking. Yes, it's easier than walking. So that's what I want to do. That's my ultimate goal. To be able to, while Lenny's talking, to be able to not talk. And you'll see what I do when we listen to chess master Rich Jackson. I walk free-handed. I concentrate. I look in front of me, and my back feels good. And I'm doing all that because I'm hoping to have this back straight enough time for January for me to start my lessons. Now, I put, because this is an experiment, so I put an open thing for Lenny. And I sent him a link. I said, if you wanted to peep in or comes over and see what I'm doing. And so that's why I had to use this whole different thing. I had to go through all the YouTube videos to find out how to get someone to pop in. So I said, if he wanted to see what it was like, he can pop in and he'd be part of the last 20 minutes. What did I do? Yeah, I walked for 25 minutes, right? The last 20 minutes of our 45-minute walk. And thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for exercising yourself, which is always good. I hope a little bit of this critical thinking that I'm trying to release the chance until Lenny comes on board is like really, really working. Put a little critical thinking out there. Oh yeah, John, I don't know if you listened, but he's just supposed to look out for who's in the comments. But if you listen, John, yes, because I told you about Lenny already. And I said to Lenny, I said, listen, you can feel very comfortable. John is our moderator. And he's all up on it. So Lenny said, I ain't worried about that. What a great guy. What a real great guy. Very few people I can say besides John. Just really great people. In my life, I have met great people. That's why I'm not mad at everybody. Because I have met great people. Very talented, very smart, And I'm just so happy. That's my human experience. And my ultimate human experience is, see, I be looking at roller skating. And you can roller skate up into your 80s. When your body, and remember, I've been well, told you. My aunt used to take us to the Empire roller skating rink, Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. And then I ice skated. And that's what we working on these legs for. That's the ultimate thing. And I had to get rid of the muscles because, yeah, there's some people eventually I have skate muscle, but until then, I had to get into this walking to get rid of the muscle. Remember, I had weightlifting muscles in my thighs and my calves. That was for pumping weight. They didn't work out too good for me as a skater. They didn't work out too good. But now I'm seeing my legs and they're becoming the skating legs that I want. And it is so great. Yes. So that's what I'm getting out of it. Yeah. So it was hard just today jumping back on it. But you got to know how to stop and start again. Sometimes it's just a readjustment. Like for me, it was to do the backdrop and stuff like that. And I tell you, you don't know how things work out until you get into them. That's why you go in and find out. And hopefully, although no one's seeing anything on it, of course, I put it back up again. It's mine. I download it, slice it up, and put it on any platform I want. But at least now you know when you see all these folks and they got all these clicks and views. A lot of that's bought and paid for. If you the gate starts at 900, and so does the money. And no, no, I consider myself a creator. Now I see creators all over YouTube. That's why I prefer YouTube more than TV or any of it, Netflix or any other ones. Well, of course, the creators are refreshing. And I hope they getting paid more than they're giving out. Something tells me the higher the kite goes. And it's just business. It's just good business. Why would I need them if I reached 1,000 myself? And I think it's the point of what do they call that when you're in a sorority or fraternity and you have to go through the pledge thing and they beat you and they kick you and all kind of stuff like that. And before you can get into it. So that this could be that type of situation too. Because I don't know. I've been trying to talk to people and find out. But everybody ain't truth teller. They all tell you they're billionaires. But if you're coming on here using this to beg to pay your rent, you know, or people sitting, I mean, I don't have no problem with it because I have given money. Yeah, I'm one of them suckers y'all can get. But now I know for myself. But just like when you go to school, they say no one can take back the knowledge that you have. These 4 years and hopefully going on this 5th year, because I don't know, when you don't pay the ferryman, I don't know. Maybe those are people's videos that I never see, though I'm on the YouTube streets a lot. I will never be able to see them because they never paid the ferryman. But it encourages me to feel good that when I do reach my 5th year and I'm skating, that I'm still at 904. Then I'm going to take my skating phase and go try another platform with possibly the same results. I tell you, oh, what a tangle web we weave when first we practice to deceive. I told y'all this is the year of the scam. I ain't mad at y'all. I ain't mad at y'all YouTubes. Y'all got a whole Indian country that y'all going to. Y'all making money, y'all doing it. I ain't got no problem with you. But yes. Now, this would be the part with Lenny would be preparing to come on or coming on. But since we don't have Lenny, what do we have? Yes, the great chess master, Rich Jackson. And I'll be doing what I would be doing when Lenny was speaking. Oh, it was already here. Don't start me. Trying to get ahead of the predators. This was our missing children episode of Neighbors. Chess with Catherine. Y'all remember Catherine?
Hi, my name is Catherine. I've been playing chess for most of my life, and here are the basics to a really cool game. So, first off, we have our pawn. It's a little guy, but it's sort of
It's a little guy.
big for anything, because typically people will start off by the queen. And in order to move your pawn, well, it's pretty simple. You just have to move the pawn forwards, and you can either move it 2 squares forward on the first move and only on the first move, or you can just move it 1 square.
That's important because the song only says "Palm move first, baby, you got it. 1 square first goes, you know you got it."
Do that is that you take it diagonal. You can't take it forward, so if there's a pawn here, you can't just start.
Our editor worked along with me is, but I think I did that as our 4th or 5th season. But when Apple destroyed everything, he helped me put it back together.
The way the rook works is that it is a cross. And by cross, it's like a bishop, except turned around from an X to a cross. And it can take anything along the cross in any direction. So
Okay. This is Chess Master Rich Jackson. I don't know why that was cut off. This is season 5, season 4, episode 1. See, I laughed at his jokes. I don't know where that noise comes from. He's strict about his his sessions. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice stretch. Oh, oh, that's right. Mm, okay. Yep, he don't like a lot of points to start the game. I can't even remember. Yeah, I was gonna say cancel, but uh, oh, oh, yes, yes. Don't give up a big piece ever, never. Santa Claus. Uh, it's for me. He always says that. Mhm. I had a girlfriend that said, if it's free, you know Vicky gonna be there. Oh, yeah. Oh.
What do you say to your partner when you expand your check? No, checkmate. You say to your partner, I'm sorry, that is illegal.
Oh.
Responsibility.
Oh.
If somebody makes an illegal move, it is your job to tell them you can't do that. That's illegal. Okay? And the same rules apply to kids. That apply to adults. Okay? The same rules apply. Okay? Chess is a kids. Chess is a game. You are get this. This. Chess are considered an adult. Like your mom and dad. Okay? The same rules apply to you that apply to them. Okay? You're not a kid playing chess. You're another adult. Okay? Now, as a physician, he puts Queensland as on the other side. Now you're making 5 more moves and 3 moves. How many is that? You gotta add into the Michigan Castle, right? Number 6, okay? Nine, yeah. Yeah. 85. I was awarded the highest title in the United States for some kind of rational math. However, that is the game that I discovered. I don't know how to play chess. That's when I started playing guys called grandmasters. Okay? They're very, very good. Okay, now as a master.
Joshua Collins, Grandmaster.
Okay, we are watching the game of one of the world's most brilliant players ever lived. And in this position, you know, he's so far ahead that he didn't even think about it anymore. Cancels. All the things I told you, you want to know your game. The only difference is I don't know what to do. But see, he's a world-class player. Every position. Okay? Number 7. Yes, so we're gonna start playing in about 3 minutes. I know who that is. Who that is? Who's the one who's applying money? Yeah. Okay, now, position. Good mistakes. Come on. And finally, after 7 fine moves, and 3 clean moves, what does that make? 10. 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, he finally moves a knight. You almost want to sit here and applaud, finally, okay? But as we shall discover, this is the beginning of it.
Oh.
Black is done. He's lost. He just doesn't know it yet. And this first move. This first move, I would like to believe that I would have found this. But I found this. Yeah. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When he comes up with the exhibition of the brain, learning history. He plays bishop here.
Let's see.
Now the bishop must be captured. Sit down,
Let's
play
see.
all the stuff. The bishop must be captured. He does not take the bishop. He is put to go here with the check. The knight must take the queen. He cannot take the bishop. And the queen, the check. Like I said, I would like to think that I would have found this. No. No. Okay. Here. Let's see. 7 points for queen moves now. And is that right? And now. Check. I started dancing when I was 2.
Okay, that's the Allegra. Remember, this is a whole episode. We have dancers, we have Chess masters. We have players. Yes. All the things. Yes. And as I was walking through it, Ancestors Surviving, it was like, you just putting it on the ethos. And then I clearly saw myself in January on my skates with my skating coach. Oh, so grand. So grand. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. You know, I think as a teenager and in my 20s, I was what you call shunned or put on the outside for not doing what the others was doing or for what someone else wanted me to do. And I know how that feels. So until YouTube cuts me off, I will be on here and make my 5th year, but I will be skating. Because all this walking is for that ultimate goal. You can't delude yourself you're going to get well off of something that you don't control. I ain't just get black. I've been black. I've been paying because I was black. I decided to stop paying. I want to stay black and healthy. So, what are you going to do? Me, I'm going to keep exercising. And then I'm going to be roller skating a full body workout. Oh, just a slight movement can get you gliding. Oh, I remember the first time I ice skated. I was like, this is gliding? This is gliding? It was the first time I went down the hill in skis. But I was so scared, I couldn't get the gliding part. So it was when I got really comfortable with ice skating that I just wanted to keep gliding and darting in and darting out. And my whole body just controlled everything. And it was so wonderful. I want that again. So, thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry if you're not counting. And sorry if you're not getting any notices. It's a bill. I ain't paying. See, it's called fair play. I entered 2,000 videos into this arena, but apparently it means nothing. Then I got to pay you as I keep creating videos. And you're getting commercials and you're getting everything. And then I still got to pay you. Well, YouTube search, man, y'all look at my whole life as a writer. Always had to pay. Always had to pay. Put in the intellectual property, was great, looked at my black ass skin and said, pay. And I see YouTube is no different. If you mad at these European Africans, y'all go after them. I'm so sick of folks coming to this country, mad at European Africans or Africans and wherever they come from, and the first thing you do is go after the African American. But I see now, I'm understanding now why folks is going to Patreon. But I don't sit down and talk or do true crime and nothing like that. So it wouldn't be a good thing for me. But you know what? I'm going to ask the ancestors what to do. Because we got libations to pour for Kwanzaa and stuff. And, I'll ask them, what should our next move make? Do you just stay here and finish up the 5th year and get on my skates and then take me and my skating videos? Because I'll be skating, honey. Yes, indeed. I'll be skating, probably interviewing other skaters and stuff. I'll be around them little kids. Oh, the little kids on skates are a riot. And then the bass be bassing. You can feel that music, yes. Yes, the music be pumping, and you be flying around that rink, and it is a rush like no other. And thank y'all for your subscriptions. Y'all made it in. But, they own the switch. My father used to say, back in the newspaper days, he said, Vicky, we don't own the ink on the paper. And I said to my daughter, we don't have a satellite in the sky. There you go. So, it's the same old thing. Who, if I had to do this human experience, it would be being African in a world full of Africans, different colors, sizes, eye shape. But because you are the Black African, which is the foundation, you are the most despised. And I know in Indian culture, the darker you are, the bottom of the list you go. So, let's do these arm exercises. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I'll do. When we pour libation, which I went through, I've been doing alcohol for years. It never dawned on me to get water. I'm going to go and get like an essential alcohol, a clear out, alkaline, free, base, pure water. And I'm putting up a 6-pack. And I'll be pouring my water libation. And then I will ask them, what should I do? And then in January, Tamika, because I do the number shake. And then I give the numbers to Tamika, and Tamika will tell me what they say, and whatever they say, we do it. Squeeze your gut, tuck in the elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I ain't just get Black. I've been Black. And I know I'm on somebody else's satellite. Indians. And I know they have a caste thing, and Blacks at the bottom. And then they respect their old people, I thought, but apparently maybe not old Black people. So here we go. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one for good luck. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Full body workout. Yes. Oh, and even in this, I'm so glad to have this wonderful body. Now, this would be the part where I would say, tell Granny Luck what you want. And someone would send me $1.50. John said $2, $4. John's in the marketing. And he says, 4. It's just for a camera. And but I didn't receive any money on my Cash App. So we don't have this segment. But I want to thank y'all all for coming on the walk, like, comment, sharing, and subscribing. And if you're subscribing and it's not registering, sorry about that. I don't own the satellite. And if you have subscribed and you're not getting notices, sorry about that. I don't own the satellite. Hey, John. Hey, we did it again. We did it again. And I feel good. John, our fabulous moderator. Great guy. Great guy. Thank y'all for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend. At 7 p.m., go on YouTube. Find me. Just Your Pace. Vicky Mayfield Camacho. And come and exercise with me. I'm not paying for a subscription, so you're not going to get through. But I want you to exercise with me. Okay? All right. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Y'all have a good evening, John. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.